James Grant?
Hi, is this Peter?
It is indeed.
Hey, oh great. First off, I just heard the new album and it's fantastic. What were the sessions like for you, and what was it like working with Adam Schlesinger?
Well, it was fun. Adam's great. You know, it's tremendous to have the enthusiasm of a gang of people like that, like Adam and, you know, the rest of the weird independent indie rockers that contributed. And, of course, working in the studio with old Mick again. And this guy wasn't in the studio for Mike's work, but I think his work is wonderful. I'm just so impressed with the way his singing has changed. And Mickey still sings as well as he ever did. It's really amazing. And here we are, all 45 years old, each of us. It's amazing.
I thought you all sounded great. I was especially fond of Little Girl and Wasn't Born to Follow, but Andrew Sandoval mentioned that there's a bonus track called A Better World that he put strings on. What's the story with that song?
It's a song my brother wrote. It says basically there's plenty around. Puts the lie to the notion that there isn't enough in this world for us all. There is. There's plenty. The difference is political. I had a girlfriend once who got real angry at me because she thought I was talking about one political end of the spectrum or the other. And I was saying, no, it's just that, well, what it is political. Really, it's fear-based. The more we're afraid, the more we hoard, and the more people suffer everywhere you turn. So it's kind of a plea for noticing that there's no call for fear. That we're all right. You don't have to hoard and grab to make sure you're all right. You're all right as it is. So relax. I don't know how much effect it'll have, but I think that the message of the song is reassuring and encouraging, and that's the idea.
I see that there's 3 or 4 bonus tracks. Were you guys a part of that decision to make them bonus tracks, or did you label the ones as you were recording them as bonus tracks?
I was not part of the decision-making process, and I cannot actually talk to who was part of it because I wasn't there.
How would you classify the sound of the new album?
How would I classify? I wouldn't. I would. It's some parts of it are obvious. There's a sense of kind of a hopeful wish to reconnect with the joys of the original Monkees music and the original time of the lives. A lot of people look to the '60s as a moment of hope, and as I do, I thought that for a while it looked as though there was really going to be some major changes, and maybe there have been. They hadn't come as briskly as I could have hoped, and maybe I haven't even noticed, but I was a very hopeful guy in the '60s. I'm not that much less hopeful now, but I've become kind of sadly aware that the changes aren't going to happen overnight. So. But I still have hope because I think that the human race is really interested in its own survival. And I think there's progress, and I think we'll see more.
The other thing, I see that there's going to be some VIP packages available to see sound checks where you're going to play some deep album cuts. Have you guys decided what kind of deep cuts you're going to be playing?
The VIP packages, we're calling those. No, we're going to do everything. Everything's going to be different. We're going to do different things every night. We're going to do songs that we've never done before and may never do again, and we're going to do some offbeat stuff. I'm going to sing an operatic aria. It'll be funny, all right.
Andrew also mentioned that the acoustic set will be back and that Davey and Mike will be a full part of the concert experience. Can you give me some more details about that?
Well, I don't know what he means by Davey being a full part of the concert experience, or Mike either for that matter. Neither of those guys is going to show up. One for obvious reasons and another one for personal reasons of his own. But we're certainly going to have their, we run video all the time, all show long, and there will be videos of Michael and Davey, of course. We found a song that Davey sang that never got put on record until now, and it's going on this record. It's going on Good Time. So we'll have Davey singing on this new record along with Mike's 2 or 3 cuts, and my two and or three, and Mickey's always his lead vocal duties. So they'll be part of the show in the sense that their pictures will be there and their music will be there. One of the things we're going to be doing is a song called What Am I Doing Hanging Around that Michael brought into the group that I play banjo on, and I'll be singing Michael's part. He won't be there. Somebody has to sing the thing, so I'm going to do it. And like that, that's the kind of thing that we're talking about when we say the others are going to be involved.
Now, have you seen some of the new Blu-ray high-def transfers or any of the outtakes that are going to be part of the new Blu-ray box set?
I have not. No, I have not. I don't have any idea what's on those things, but I trust Andrew to come up with some wonderful offbeat stuff from way back.
Are you a fan of the TV outtakes or even outtakes for songs?
You know, yes. I was a tremendous Beatles fan in the early days, and as the stuff has come out and we've heard earlier takes and the demos that John Lennon would put down on tape or something on cassette, and he'd bring them into, and now we get to hear some of those things, and yeah, I enjoy them a lot. So if you're interested in the history of the Monkee recording, or if you just want to have fun listening to what it was like working through some of this stuff, yeah, I'm all over that.
What are you looking forward to most about the new tour? It's going to be a long one, longer than you've done in quite a while.
Oh yeah, this will be about the longest since the big 20th anniversary tour. The thing I'm looking most forward to. It's the same every year. Every tour we do, I enjoy getting on the road. I enjoy performing. I enjoy relaxing. I enjoy the trip. I enjoy hanging with the gang between shows. I enjoy just about all there is to enjoy about it, and I'm looking forward to all of it.
Looking back, what's been the most satisfying part of being involved with the whole Monkees project?
The whole Monkees project?
Yeah, TV, film, music, concert.
Personally satisfying for me has been, the thing I enjoyed about being in the project, within the project, was watching TV being made and music being made. I had never known about those processes before, and was really a dog at the business of making television and making records and making shows, for that matter. As far as what I am happiest about being about the Monkees overall, was that, to me, it seems that the important thing about the Monkees was that at a time when we really couldn't trust the people in charge of the country, as it seems to me, there were a lot of heavyweight politicians pursuing a war for the sake of their egos and not for the sake of the well-being of the country, that the Monkees stood for, we're not going to get the help of the big boys, but that's okay, we can make it on our own and be cheerful about it. So, as you know, there was no authority figure on the Monkees, in the Monkees. There was no big daddy, there was no manager telling us what was right and wrong and gently leading us into correct ways of behavior. None of that stuff. You were just, it was us dealing with the world as best we could, and I thought that said something important at the time, and still important at the time. We're all right. We don't need to be beholden to authority. In fact, I think overall authority is probably overrated in its entirety.
Yeah.
There's kind of talk that this is the final Monkees album. It turned out so well. Do you ever see more recordings, or is that something you just don't know?
Of course I don't know, but if you ask me if I would like to do some more Monkee recording, of course. I enjoy the process. I like music. I love the guys. Mickey's an awful lot of fun to hang with. And I would be delighted if a new record came out yet again, a newer yet or again record.
I also read that at one point there was talk of maybe some of the writers from Good Times joining the tour as maybe one-off dates to perform. Is that something that was considered or will happen?
Sure. Hey, most of these guys, we'd be delighted to have them come join us on stage for a song or two. I've always had a great time bringing people up. It makes the show much livelier. It keeps the audience more involved. And it's always great to work with a new gang of people like that. One of these guys, which one was it? guys went to school, same school I did.
Oh, yeah. Was that Rivers Cuomo or?
That's right. Rivers Cuomo in Weezer, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, he went to the high school that I graduated from.
Oh, yeah, that's funny, yeah. In fact, she makes me laugh when I hear Mickey's vocal. It just sounds like it popped right off of 1967. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what it's all about.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I look forward to seeing the show.
I hope so, because if you look backward, you'd miss it.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll be here all day. Don't forget to tip your bartender and waitress. It's good talking to you, James. Be careful with yourself out there.
Have a good afternoon.
I'll see you again sometime.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take good care. Bye.